interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so there's new features. I don't know what the new features do, but very interesting. We'll find out, I guess. Hello! I did not have any time to practice. This is gonna be interesting. Can I top of page? Thank you. Okay. Oh, we're close to 4,000. Oh my goodness. Alright, I need to do a sound check. Sound. Yeah. Hey. No. Don't be like that. Alright, it doesn't sound bad. A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets everything so you can... What? Oh, interesting. So basically whoever talks the most... Okay, that's interesting. I guess that helps with chat engagement, I guess. I can see that being beneficial. Talk some more with no spam. Yeah. What does this look like? Is it like a SKU or something? I don't know what's going on. Alright, and hopefully the sign is visible. That's why I'm a bit late, because I was trying to write that out beforehand. So now I didn't have time to practice, so I'm gonna have to warm up a little bit. This is still... Okay. I don't know if I like the lighting on that. What if we do... Maybe if I turn the light down slightly? Please don't fall. We'll go like half light. That's still really fucking bright. Okay, well, alright, whatever. It's a little bit better, I guess. I knew it was gonna be bright, but it's whatever. What, because of the hat? Or because of the accordion? Or both? Because it's really not. Because it's just the hat. You know what? Hi, Liana. Hello. Because I've embraced the French aspect of accordion music. Le français. You is French? No. Well, I don't know. I don't know my lineage. But I play French music. So. Full bass. Hello, Johnny. Alright, that was an original. That's called Janvier. Yeah, I can actually. That's actually a good one to help me warm up a bit as well. Every time. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Fix this actually. Livy and Rose, we could do that one, yeah. Married life? Not too well. We could try that one. Sad song. Yes, we could do something sad. I need to think of sad song though. I'm gonna do Livy and Rose first though. La bien roast. Oh, what is this? Ooh, this is some weird words here. Someone's already gotten rid of. Goodness. Wow. Really? You would just brazenly ask that? Oh, and the chat broke too. Okay. See, the trolls come in and then the chat just breaks because it can't handle their awfulness. Ugh. How long have you been playing? 2.5 years, almost 3 years. Legitimately, like both hands. Song of Storms? We could attempt that. What? Oh, is that what that person said? What the hell does that mean? Yes, I'm gonna play something, yeah. I don't know what that means. Stone through. Okay. Yep. Do I need to put the hair down already? Gosh. Hey, to all the trolls, please. Actually, hang on. We got a pointer stick. Please, if you can read this over here, right here. Whoop. Mirrored. If you can read this. Alright? Thank you. That's why I made that. I made that today. I had to freaking spell it out backwards so it would look correctly on camera because everything's mirrored when you stream. So I spent like 45 minutes doing that, and that's why I didn't have time to practice today. So, yeah, please, if you can read that, do that. Thank you. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. Am I asking too much of trolls? If they can type, they should be literate enough to be able to read that. It's simple words. There you go. Did a little more. No, you're good. You're good. I like the. My pointer is my violin bow. So, yeah. Voice to text sadly lets people be. Yeah. Well. Whoop. Josie, because yeah, exactly, yeah. Do you play piano too? Not too well. It's a work in progress. Alright, sad song. What was I gonna do for the sad song? Luella Grand, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah. was The Forgotten Memories by Luella Gren. It's very hot in France. 38. Ooh, that is very hot over there. Goodness. It's like, I think last I saw it was like 88 here. What I do... What? What were we talking about? I like your shorts. Well, what shorts? Oh, like my YouTube shorts or whatever? What is happening? Okay, that's weird. Mary had a... What? Goodness. Do you watch SpongeBob? I used to, not anymore. I don't really watch much TV anymore, to be honest. I grew up playing piano and played around on a friend's accordion for a bit. It's fun. It is really fun, actually, yeah. It's very different. It's very different from piano, because... One, you're playing it sideways, so, like, the view is much different. But, yeah. Un connaissant is... what? A pickle is a legume. Something I don't know. I don't know what is this. Okay, gosh, I'm not in the mood to translate stuff at the moment. My brain's in another place. How old are you? 23. Don't read that? What do you mean? Why? Play some of Beyond Tucson? Yeah, we could do that. Oh, is it? Well, I'll translate it later then. It was better there, man. I have it. Oh, I see. Yeah. The second one, Carter. There it is. Oh, that was much farther up than I thought it was. No, I have not gotten around to Hedwig. I don't think I'm going to learn any Harry Potter. I don't know. I'm just not really much of a fan of Harry Potter. I'm from America. I'm from the U.S. It'd be it'd be nasty? Okay. Okay, whatever. Look up the captain... Ooh, what's this? The captain's wife's... That's an interesting name already. The Captain's Wife's Lament. Sometime first accordion song. I've not heard that before. Also, a lament is interesting. Captain's Wife's Lament. Alright, it's in the notes. In the notes for later. French meme song. Drunken Sailor. Alright, yes. Alright, let me try and form a cue here. Okay. Thank you. I just did them yesterday. Actually, it took way longer than usual. Have you ever played any of the Professor Layton games? I have not. They do have great soundtracks, and I keep forgetting to go back to those. I researched through 4 of the game soundtracks. So far, apparently there's like 3 more that I've yet to find to listen to. But, I need to because I know quite a few people have asked for them. But either they're really fast and difficult, or they're in a key I can't play on this instrument, and I would need a bigger instrument. But I do like the sound of them. I do like how they sound. It's very interesting. And I'm surprised I've never heard of them before either. Oh no, why were you telling Elizabeth to calm down? What? Like my earring? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a sight to behold, I guess, to people, and people just get really confused. But you know what? It's fun. It really is fun to watch them be like, what? Like, what's going on here? Because there is a lot going on. I will admit that. There's a lot going on when I stream, so. Sorry. Oh no. Did I break? There we go. Sorry about that. I accidentally turned off the phone. I accidentally hit the power button. My bad. I'm still here, I swear. Um, let's go for kindness. I know. Well, unfortunately, I put that up because in hopes that people will read it and maybe might discourage them from saying something. But probably not. Last of Us? I have not watched that before. Or played through it. I have not played many video games lately. I'll have to look into it. Is there like a specific track or whatnot that would sound good? That would help narrow my search. I meant to do that. There we go. Oh, no, how does it... Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah. I just try to be me. This is the second time you stream. Popped up from earlier. Scrolling through the first time maybe a week ago. Your name does sound familiar. I feel like I definitely have seen you in here before. Take. I don't know that one well enough to play. The person that wanted La Noye, I just realized I totally forgot because I got wrapped up in trying to catch up with the chat here. Is that person still here? Like, I could definitely play some more La Noye. Not La. More Jan Tiersen. Gosh. Take on me, Woodson. I'll write it down. Yeah, sure, you can Venmo me. My Venmo is pinned in the top comment in the chat. If you're considering supporting me. I don't need to write the band because I know the band name. Which, by the way, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell. That way you're notified when I go live again or when I upload new music. If you're considering supporting me, you can check out the band, the Venmo pinned in the top comment if you want to send me like a tip. Or you can check out the link in the description. That'll take you to my Bandcamp page where you can find all of my original music, as well as some covers available for purchase. Ooh, The Living Tombstone is fantastic. I don't think I can play that though. I like the FNAF 2 version of that one by The Living Tombstone. That one's probably my favorite by them. Yeah, that's another person I need to look up. Jacques Brel. Did I spell that? Yeah. Jacques Brel. Also, I decided to extend the period of one of my songs being free because since June is over, one of my songs in particular I set completely free on Bandcamp in honor of Pride Month, but I decided to keep it that way for like 2 more weeks because leading up to the 1-year anniversary of me writing that song, so I figured why not. So if you want to go grab one of my songs for free, again, link in the description. Someone wanted SpongeBob. Oof. Not very well. That one's so... Ugh. So difficult. So difficile. Alright, let's play something. Got something in my eye, too. That was actually really smoothly transitioned out of the previous song. That's interesting how that worked out, actually. Alright, so that was, the first one was called The Resilient Traveler. That's from a game called Dredge. And then that was La Valse d'Amélie by Jan Tiersen. Most of your videos seem to be outdoor. What? Huh? What do you mean? Who? Not as much? Oh, gotcha. Alright, you're trying to whatever. Yeah. Yes, I come to France. I wish. Yes, we don't ban people unless they're being mean. Like that person telling me to eat. I had eggs. I cooked myself eggs with some Spam, and then I put some green onion in it before the stream today. So I'm actually feeling very good for once. What's stopping me? Money, expenses, and stuff. Oh wait, are we not? Hang on. Friended or something, possibly. Ah, that would be the reason. Okay. How's the blood? Fantastic! It's absolutely amazing. Interesting. It's not that. It's definitely expensive for myself, because, yeah. Nah, I'm good. Yes, I will play an original in 2 seconds. I'll actually play my favorite original. Yes, the cheese, the Eiffel Tower. Yes. Yes, original. Yes. You know any Kirby songs? Not very well. This is supposed to be more notes in there, but anyway. Alright, we're gonna play an original. This is called La Valse du Cassis. Alright, that was an original. That's my favorite, and that's called La Valse du Cassis. I actually named it after this drink right here. Alright. Yeah. Thank you. Why do you go? It's just odd hours. What do you mean? It's like mid-afternoon for me. Alright. Beret? Yes. I don't know that song. I'd have to look it up by Jacques Brel. How much are flights? Probably like $1,000 or so. I mean, it costed like, what was it? I forget how much it was. It was like over 1,000 for the trip to Germany. That was however many years. What was that? 2 years? Yeah, 2 years ago. It's dust. That scared the crap out of me. Okay. Oh, that one's not showing up here. Interesting. Angela Disturbed. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. That was this. Yeah. Time flies. Don't ever ask anyone that. Women, dudes, whatever. You don't ask people their weight. That's kind of creepy. You know? Not gonna lie. Hey, you're French. Well, I play French music, so. What's cracking? The spines of trolls over my knee. Yeah, I know. You play most of the more classic music and originals, or I mean, I could do like some shanties here and there, yeah, but they're not too good because I'm still working on them. Yep, sandwich. Yeah, you could buy me a sandwich if you want. Send me a tip through Venmo. If that concerned. Choose kindness. Right here. Do I need to hang it from the ceiling? We'll hang it like right here. You won't be able to, like, I won't be able to see like this half of whatever, but yeah. I can do that if we need to. Yeah. Zelda? Yeah, we could do Zelda. Well, yeah, Venmo is only in the US, yeah. But if you want to support me, you can also check out the link in the description. That'll take you to my Bandcamp page. Bigger sign? Well, I thought that was big enough. It's yellow and it's got, big, bold lettering. No, I'm wearing clothes. Why do you keep asking that? Okay. Well, it's kind of, the lighting's probably messing with it as well. We could, let me see. Can I don't want to, knock everything over. What if we do that? How does that? That looks a little bit better. Granted, it's slightly darker in here now, but... Right? That's much clearer to see. Hopefully it doesn't catch fire, but... I'll just... What did you say? I'm sorry, I missed it. You write a short funny song called Troll Leap. Honestly, yeah. What was the one? Oh, the favorite person. Goodness. You do. That would be insane to do, but I don't think. I don't think I'm that noticeable as a creator to do that yet. Okay. Grant. Oh wait, do I have connections with? Technically, I might actually have connections with somebody to get me into contact with them. But possibly not. Maybe. It's complicated. I think I could. Who is it? Matthias Krantz. I could get in touch with. If I really wanted to. I don't need him messing up my accordion though. I am dressed. Am I not? I'm literally dressed. Like, dressed. Dressed. Alright, someone wanted Zelda. I keep getting distracted. Bit rocky, but we got there. Gosh. It's all because I didn't have time to practice. Even if it's just 10 minutes, at least it gives me like a little bit to go off of. I cannot look at all this right now. Gosh. Okay. Are we drinking Brisk? No, we're actually out of Brisk. We ran out of Brisk a while ago. I got lemonade and then another, like a backup drink. Yes, absolutely. Well, I mean, I bought this myself, so, and they're expensive, even used, so I don't want to have to buy another one. I mean, I'd like to buy another one anyway, one that's bigger so I can play, more songs easier, because there are songs I can't play because I don't have enough buttons to play them easily. So, okay. Oh my gosh. Yep, the Rob Scott, yep. Yep. The bigger song, yep. Survive. How are you to do what? Ballet? I don't know if I know any ballet actually. How are the turtles? He's doing good. Where is he? He's up on top of his cave at the moment. I looked up Donswiesen. I looked that up. I don't think I can play that. I'm assuming. What was it? Was it? It was like a folk song, like a folk dancing song. Fish. No fish, turtle. Oh, glissant. great stuff. Okay. Ooh, Stromae. I looked it up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything with that one. What's your turn? Tuck. That one I need to learn. Yeah, I totally forgot about that one. I think I mentioned that one the other day. How does that go? Oh, this is the part that's weird. Yeah, there's like a sharp in here that I'm not sure how that's supposed to go, and that's the confusing bit. That's why I need to learn. I'm gonna write that one down again. Once upon a dream. Oh, is that? I didn't think that was ballet though. Oh, wait, you sent a thing? Hang on, I'll look. Yes! Brisket. All for the brisket. Thank you. It did go through, yes. Oh, that's funny. Backward, but can you just go find out? Of course, absolutely. Alright, so, over here we have the keyboard side. Here we have the register switches, and these change the sound of the instrument on this side. This is the bellows. This is the lungs of the instrument. They move in and out, and they allow the instrument to breathe, which allows it to play sounds. When you press a key, it opens that specific channel, allowing the air to go in and out. So when that channel is open, it allows the air to be either sucked in or pushed out. And when doing so, it passes over a reed block, and the reed vibrates and makes noise. Over here, however, though, we have a mess of buttons. Let me stand up. So if we think of these as columns going down, these two columns here, right up the front, are single notes. And then these three columns going down... Shush, I'm trying to explain how you work, I know. These three columns going down play predetermined chords. So you have a major chord, a minor chord, and a seventh diminished chord. And then you interchange those and create a chord progression that accompanies this side. And then this side also has different register switches. And yeah, that's how that works. And you then have to get over the obstacle of playing two different things simultaneously with both hands. So yeah. La petite fille de la mer. The little girl of the sea? I don't know that one. No way, it's la petite. La petite fille de la mer. I'll have to look that one up. I don't know what that stands for. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. How about you don't do that, because it's, yeah, that just hurts my feelings. Okay. You play part of Wellman? We could attempt that. I don't know if you're still here. But sure, it's not going to be great, because I haven't practiced it, but... That wasn't too bad, actually. Yell? What? Yell? What's that? Is that when I just scream off into the void? I just yell? Oh, the background of the music. Thank you. Goodness. Turn off the... What bling? This, my bracelet? What? Oh, oh gosh, Journey? I don't know if that would work on this. I'm sure it would sound amazing, but I don't... Oh, that would also be Copyright City. Gosh. Oh yeah, I did that for a music video, actually. I think it was the first song I actually released on YouTube as a music video, which I think was the third song I actually wrote. Yeah, I ended up doing that at the end of the video. Just screaming out into the void. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, scream and let out all those frustrations. I'm gonna go, and thanks for the good song. Alright, well, thank you for being here, and take care. Any originals? Yeah, we could do another original, sure. I know you're not okay, definition. Oh, I'm very self-conscious about it. Did I miss anything? I feel like I did. Thank you. 35 saves with 60% boost. I don't know how hot that is. I'd have to, like, convert it, because I don't know Celsius very well. Alright. The Witcher? What? I've not seen that before. Freestyle? No, I don't like that key actually. Oh, I was one note off. That was weird. Are you in streaming platforms? Just here on YouTube and Bandcamp. Spotify is a nightmare. An absolute what's it called? UI nightmare, cause it's all. I'm wearing a. Yep. Sure. Hey, read the sign. Read this. Right here. Right here. This. Read it. Memorize it. Lock it into your brain. Remember that whenever you go to type or say anything to anyone. Gosh. It's like, should I? You know? Should I be saying this? Should I? It's like you can't really slip of the tongue, whatever, because it's slip of the fingers, because you still have to type it and then press send. It's not like, oops, I accidentally said that, because I have no filter. So, yeah, it doesn't really work that way. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to send that. You took 30 seconds to a minute to type out whatever message. It's like, gosh. I give people too much credit. How about just do better? Seriously. It's easier to be kind than to be hateful. It literally is, though. Because if you're scrolling and you see something you don't like, you could just keep scrolling and forget about it, not even 3 seconds later, and keep going. Try to be nice. You said I looked like Green Goblin's son because of my cheekbones. Okay, I don't really exactly see that as being nice. Yes, I know how I look, but it's... Exactly. You use less muscles to smile than to, you know, make an angry face. You know? Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Oh, I just found out what that actually means. Yeah. Gosh. I'm like, I saw that. I forget where I saw that. And I'm like, oh, it's an abbreviation. Interesting. Also, wait, someone asked for lambada, right? I was gonna play something else, but... We'll try it. We'll try it. I don't know how well it's gonna go because this is one I usually try to practice beforehand. Not too bad. All right. Fellow musician. Hello. Oh, what do you play? Wait, what instrument do you play? Or do you sing? Do you sing? Do you play instrument? Something? Gee, that guy wasn't even hiding the fact he was a troll just by his name. Yes, I got the spider. Yes. I used the vacuum and then the spider was no more. Oh, did I miss something else? I'm only seeing one thing here. I saw the thing from David, if that's what you're referencing. Oh, unless you were telling other people to check. I don't know. I play wider. Wow! Oh my god! Holy... Oh, damn it, I didn't get the comment fully in there. Whoops. A fellow multi-instrumentalist, huh? Interesting. Also, you play like a bunch of the ones that I don't play. You play guitar. Oh, gosh. Oboe and bassoon. Gosh. Bassoon is so cool. And underrated. I'm not gonna lie. Sax, piano, and vocals. Gosh. You're on like the whole other end of the spectrum of stuff that I play. I have... Alright, so I got... Oh, what is this? Have you ever seen the FRX? Oh, that's from Roland, right? That's the Roland electric accordion, right? This one was the most difficult. You have to have the embouchure for those types of instruments, and I don't have that. I don't know how to do that. I play this. I'm actually a violinist first and foremost of 15 years, so this is my child. This is my go-to axe. I've got a couple that I've collected over the years. I've got a melodica. Love. I've got a glockenspiel. I also have a cello. Unfortunately, it's broken. It's been broken for probably going on like 4 or 5 years now. I've got a keyboard. I've got an auto harp. I've yet to use that. And I've got 2 typewriters that I use for percussion. Yep, okay, yep. Steak, yep. Gosh. Just the two of us. I wish I could. I don't know how to play that one well. Yeah, I got it for Christmas back in 2020, and it was later that evening on Christmas Day. The bridge collapsed, and the bridge snapped in half. Uh, so yeah, it's kind of sad. I glued it, but the bridge doesn't sit right anymore because it can't handle the pressure from the strings. So I have to have it like way higher up on the instrument body than where it's supposed to sit. Not just that, but it's also the A string's broken and the C string is also broken, but it's the outer casing separated from the core of the string, and now it's just like loose up against like the core. So it's in rough shape, but yeah. How much is a new bridge? I tried to bring it to a luthier, and he said it wouldn't be worth it because it's a student instrument. And he's like, to get this set up, he's like, I'd rather just put you onto like a proper instrument. And I'm like, that's understandable. So that's something I'd still like to work towards at some point in the future. But again, it's just, it all comes back down to money. So if you're considering supporting me, please, you can either Venmo or check out the link in the description. If you're considering that. Trust me, I would love to be able to play that more because it's fantastic, and it would make recording stuff so much easier. Because whenever I go to actually include like cello parts in my music, which isn't very often, I record the cello part on the violin, and then I tone it down an octave through editing. So it has the right tone, it just doesn't have the projection as if you were to record it with the cello itself. Because it's a small bodied instrument as opposed to an actual bigger whatever. So I can add as much reverb to it as I want, but it still doesn't have that, that projection that a proper cello would have. But I've definitely found workarounds to it, and I mean it sort of works for what I need. But the embouchure for bassoon isn't the hard part for me. Been doing oboe for a while before doing bassoon. Oh, the fingerings, interesting. I've never played a bassoon. I've not seen a bassoon up close in person before, so I wouldn't know. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm going to be recording anything soon that has cello in it, but maybe. I might listen to it. I've been in a drought of music creativity for almost a year now. The last song I released was Découverte de Soi, which was a year ago as of, I think, the 12th of July? I could be wrong about that. I think it was a Tuesday. Unless that was when I recorded the music video. Which might have went up like a day or two after the fact, because that was a lot of parts to put together. And that's why that song is still free, because it's 2 weeks to the 1 year release date, I guess. I really like the bassoon part from Ode to Joy. That was something that I didn't know I liked until listening to it as a kid and whatnot. It's just so nice. I don't know what it is about it. I would love to do like a proper like version of Ode to Joy, honestly. Like, I don't know if it would be possible to do that with just an accordion and that, but I mean, I don't know. Nope. Incorrect. More she. Yeah, we could do sea shanties. Yeah, I saw the Drunken Sailor. We can try that one. Of all the things I've seen in the last 5 minutes, I think everyone was the least bit. Yeah. You don't see many accordion players out and about. Ah, almost. There's always one part in it that always gets messed up, and I don't know why. We're gonna try an original, actually. Nervousness? Honestly, probably that. Yeah, it's probably nervousness. Because it's like, wow, this is going too well, what's happening? And then it's like, I get in my own head. How long have you been playing? 2.5 years, almost 3 years. 3 years, like legitimately, both hands. Sardis, I wish I could play that. I wish I could play that, but it's very difficult. 72 bass. This is a 60 bass. I'd like to get a 120 bass. There's also an instrument I've seen on Marketplace that I want to get a hold of. But that's gonna be quite a bit to like get the funds for that, because that's a hefty purchase. Plus I'd have to go and get it, and I don't know how that would work. Yeah, we could do that one, actually. This part is always the part that gets me. I can't do Bohemian Rhapsody, gosh. I wish. Sounds like it. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of buttons. Do you know the secret of Monkey Island? No, but a couple people have requested that recently, and then I also saw, apparently Jackson Parody did some parody, well, covers of that. So I'm gonna have to look into it. How many tones? 5 voices and then 3 bass registers. Well, I hope you see you playing on hurdy-gurdy. Ooh, I don't know about that. Hurdy-gurdy's pretty cool, but I don't know if it's for me. I would love to get a hold of, what is it? A nickel harpa. That's what I would like to get a hold of. But those you can't, either you'd have to get it well, actually, that's probably the only thing. You'd have to get it custom made, because they don't make them anymore. Either that, or you have to inherit them from somebody who owns one. I guess that's the only way of coming into ownership of one of those. So, those are really expensive. I think I saw some on Etsy that people were making. I don't know if it's legit or not, but like those were really expensive. How's your day? Kind of hectic. Because I was trying to prep for this and then realized I forgot some stuff and didn't get time to practice. Alright, I think I'm gonna do another original, which is sort of sea shanty or ocean sounding, I guess. Like, I don't know. Oh, I know. It's just I'm like, it's crunch time, and I'm like, and I totally forgot I'd started a load of laundry, and I'm like, I need to switch that over to the dryer, because if I don't, that's just gonna sit there for 3.5 hours, and when I do go back to it, I'm gonna forget, and it's gonna smell. I'm gonna have to wash it all again. So I'm like, a nickel? Oh, a nickel harpa. It's a cross between a violin and a hurdy-gurdy. It has like the buttons of a hurdy-gurdy, but it's got strings like a violin. It's got like a way more strings than usual, but the buttons you press play the notes for you, which is interesting. But you bow it on your lap, and it's really cool. I feel like I could easily figure out how to play that, because I already play the violin, and if it's the same tuning as a violin, but just now you have basically the equivalent of accordion bass buttons that you press instead of using your fingers, like, that seems really cool. I don't know. That's just another cool thing that I would love to own and just utilize in my music. Only like 5 days forever. Ah, God, it's so annoying. It really is. So I was like, I have to go downstairs and freaking swap it over. And so time. Oh yeah. It's just practice and practice and practice, and you just keep practicing. At least we got through the transition. Gosh. Alright, that was an original. That's called Le Douloureux Voyage du Retour, The Painful Journey Home. Yep, yep. Put a price on peas, what? What? La Lambada? I played that a little bit ago. Maybe again later on in the stream. Sing tuning is violin. They're sponsored by Dark Age Mandolin. Yes, exactly, yes. I want to get a mandolin. I would love to get a mandolin too. That's like one thing stopping me from doing a cover of Biking is Better, is a mandolin. And literally, that's all I need. And then I could put that song to rest. I choose kindness. Hey, you can see it. Good. Yes, absolutely. Traditional musette? Yeah. So many instruments I'd like to get a hold of because I could use them in. Granted, I need the creative inspiration to use them in the music, but I mean, then again, if I did have them, it would give me something to do because there are songs that I can cover that like use a mandolin and stuff. I just haven't gotten around to it because I don't have one. But then I also have it that I can use for my own music. Yeah. Like the auto harp, I've yet to really use that because I need to get a more chord pedals for it because it only has 15 chords. I need 21, I think. So I could be able to play Dans Banane properly. Oh, The Godfather? I could do that on here and it sounds amazing, actually. I don't know that song. What are you hiding in the hat? My Q-tip shaped head. Yes. Opera? I'm not really a fan of opera, to be honest. I take a break from my textbook and I'll take the... The Godfather? Yes, that was The Godfather. Yes. What was this one? You ever heard of a koto? Oh, that's an Asian instrument? I don't know the origin of that. It's from Eastern Asia, right? What kind of music do you like? Different stuff. I like instrumental stuff probably the best. Um, how do you know about the bread? What? What? I don't know what we're talking about. Um, we're gonna do a track from Stardew Valley. Actually, home bases. I'm from the U.S. from the East Coast. Worst music tape you ever heard? I mean, music is. I mean, you like what you like. I don't hate anything in particular. I mean, there's stuff like, yeah, I don't really listen to. It's like, it's not my style, but I wouldn't say I hate it, you know? Oh, it is Japanese. Alright, that's what I thought at first, but I wasn't sure. Michigan, Minnesota. No, Michigan. Michigan? Michigan. Possibly, I think. I think that's Michigan. Remember not to teleport. What? Remember not to... Oh, yeah. I've not really listened to much opera or arias, to be honest. Again, it's not really, I don't know, it's not really my thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is very, very impressive opera singers. Both male and female opera singers are absolutely amazing for what they can do with their voice and, like, their diaphragm. It's insane. But I don't know, it's just not really my type of... What was I gonna... Stardew Valley, that's what I was gonna do. The eastern or western? The eastern coast. The eastern seaboard. The coast closest to, the Atlantic. The Atlantic side of the country. It's so hard for me to play. I can't see it. Yeah, it's all muscle memory. I struggle with that too, but you just gotta keep practicing and practicing and practicing. Can you... Alright, yeah, we could do that one. Alright, now then I'll do Stardew. Oh, I gotta take that from the beginning. Just sorry and seem nervous. Don't be relaxed. Don't be relaxed. What? What? Who doesn't know about what? Eh? Cora Bush. Is that other song? Is that other song I forgot? I'll have to look that up. I'm not. I'm wearing clothes. Here, let me back up. See? Clothes. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh, you mean Korbanicki, you mean. Yes, choose kindness. Yes. Yeah. Well, I can't say I do. I will look that up later, though. Do you know any... That does not ring a bell. Oh, we're at 100. Do you want to plug now? Yeah, I probably should. Rosamund. Oh, that one. No, absolutely not. That one's fast. That's a fast one. I did look that one up, and it's fast. I'm probably not gonna learn that one. What was the what was this other thing? Has no more. French singer from Mont de Mart. Interesting. I'll have to look them up. No, Erica. Nope. 2 seconds. Ah, see, this is what happens. This is what happens. See, I entrusted you with that secret. How could you forsake me and tell the secret? I told you that in confidence, everybody. Come on. Exactly. See, you weren't even paying attention when I explained the secret just now. Gosh. Oh, my God. Kalinka, I don't know how to play that one yet. Did you not hear? Did you not? Little more. There we go. 21 Hungarian dances? Isn't the thing? Oh, it isn't? Alright, I'll write it down. I'll look it up later. I had to create my own music notation. I can't reach you. Oh gosh, yeah, I can't. I did that for one of my songs too, because someone emailed me wanting the sheet music, and I'm like, I could try. I don't know music theory very well at all, but I can translate it note by note, by ear, and I told her, I'm like, just please know, it's probably not gonna be, it's probably not gonna be notationally correct. Alright? It's gonna sound correct, but it's gonna look very weird and difficult because there's probably easier ways that I could have wrote it. But basically I just put in the notes in MuseScore and then just kept playing it back just to hear if it was, the right sound and just compare it to like the actual song. It was a nightmare, but we got there in the end. Gosh, that's a lot of notes. Yes, I am. Yes. Get used to. Oh gosh, that's a lot of notes. I have a 17 key accordion. Oh, that's cool. That's a little one. That's a very small one. That's a little one. Oh, like this big? It's probably like 3/4 the size of mine, right? Where's it? Yeah, we could do that one. Why not? Sure. Who says that? Like, who just... Who says that? Shostakovich string quartets. I know of Shostakovich that he did Waltz Number 2, right? What the? Okay, let's not talk about drugs, please. I'll give you 10 seconds. And E is higher pitch, E is lower. Oh, okay, or we just get rid of them altogether. Sure, that works too. Do you learn any Vivaldi? No, gosh, no. Jack, you're a sparrow pirate. You're knowing yourself or ignoring what's wrong with the trolls. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, other Johnny. Hello. Where is he? He's over in the back. Yeah. The pitch. I bet you streamed a few times before. I want to say over your name. Hey, I appreciate that. Gosh. You get a baguette? Okay, sure. You could Venmo me and I'll go buy one later if you want. Sure. Or just food in general. Always reply to Weird right when yeah. Until it says oh, that's funny. Off the road to Dublin? I don't know that one. I don't know any Irish music. I should look into that though, because Irish music tends to be really fast. It's probably as good as I could do that one, I guess. So I remembered a song the other day. Oh, I forgot to do that. I wanted to write down on paper all the songs that I know, so I don't have to keep just trying to pull them up in my brain. To make it easier, I could just read the list and be like, I can play that one next. Should do that. I forgot to do that. I need to write that down. Write down repertoire. There we go. You can learn. I will look that one up. I'm always hesitant because of I don't know if people troll and whatnot. Because I know a lot of the trolls are always asking, oh, can you play Erica? Ooh, Davy Jones? Yeah, we could do that one Because I can, and I have free will. Gross? Okay. Again! Choose kindness. Please. I don't want to go into the whole whatever of what happened recently to a certain content creator because I know that's currently circulating social media. But let's try and crack down on the hate, you know? Let's not. Okay, that's just being creepy, I guess. It's like 12:08. 12:08, what? What kind of time signature is that? What? There's actually a poem. Well, yeah. Yellowfish. I think I looked that up once. I don't think I could do that one. You know, I got a few notes out of a speech. I'm a bass player myself. I've always loved you. Oh, that's awesome. I would love to get a bass. Honestly, if I could get a bass instead of like a cello, I would also opt for that. Because, like, gosh, bass is incredible. At least stand-up bass. I mean, electric bass is cool too, but I don't know. I'm more inclined and leaning towards like a stand-up bass. Yeah, it's really good. That one works very well with the accordion because I mean it was written for organ, and an accordion is basically a portable organ, you know, that you just wear on your chest. What is it? Fantasy impromptu? Gosh, no. 12:08 sounds like metal? I don't know about that. Any question? What's the question? Layla? What? Huh? Do you perform anywhere other than streaming? Do you stream just on YouTube? I'm just here on YouTube. I don't have the means to stream anywhere else, like, simultaneously. I'm barely able to stream on YouTube. Because, I only got my phone to stream. My laptop is very old and grumpy and on life support. Same thing over and over again. It's grumpy. Yes, it's very grumpy. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I'm entirely out of the with. That's fine. Yeah. I heard the legendary octopus. Yes, It's funny you mention that. I got to see that in person very briefly. Very briefly. I took a selfie with it. Well, I had the person I was with take a picture of it and me. Almost forgot about it because the museum we went to was closing, and I went to take a picture of this organ at like the end of this hallway that led to like a staircase, and I'm glad I did because while I was standing over there taking a picture of the organ, I happened to turn around to go back, and there was this room where it was, and I'm like, oh my god, that was like the one thing I almost forgot about. I'm like, I almost forgot about it. I would have been so upset if I forgot. So I'm like, come here, we gotta take a picture quickly. And they're like, but we gotta go. It's like, it'll be quick. Seriously, it's like, this is a once in a lifetime thing. Like, you don't see these anywhere. Insane. Absolutely insane. Bro doesn't eat. I do eat. But it's called, you gotta have fucking food in the house to be able to do that, and that's something we struggle with. But that's beside the point. We could try Song of Storms, yeah. Waltz of the Monsters. I could do like the very beginning bit of that actually. But yeah. The museum we went to was insane because I wish there was a museum like that around here. Because, gosh, I would so like ask if I could work there and be like, if you ever want like to like demonstrate how some of those instruments work, it's like I could play probably like a good portion of them, the violins, maybe the harpsichords, the pianos, the amount of accordions they had there. They had one of the instruments that I said earlier that I want to get that I saw on Marketplace, as long as it's still available, because I don't think anyone's gonna buy that anytime. So I need to keep an eye on that. It's called a pianochord. So imagine a piano, right? But like take away like a third of the keys, right? So like only 2/3 of it are piano keys. The other third is accordion buttons over here. It's basically like a stand-up accordion. It's got all the buttons over here, and then you play the keys like this, and it's 120 bass, and I think it's got 11 voices and 7 registers over here, or 9. It's either, or was it 13 and 11? It might have been 13 and 11. I forget. It's insane. And it's like I got to see one of those in person at the museum. I'm like, I could own one of these. I could own one of these and use it in my music. And then I wouldn't need a 120 bass accordion because I'd have this. And I could use that with this, you know? It would be crazy. It would be so cool. Yes, I am. Oh my gosh. Alright. Any advice for playing bass and melody at the same time? Take it slow. Practice over and over again. Make sure each note is its own thing. Then you can slowly graduate into slurring the notes and squishing them together. So I'd say start slow. That way, when you play, you're able to hear your timing more, because not only does this accompany the right hand, this acts as your built-in metronome per se. This helps you keep time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So start out slow and then take it at a reasonable pace. I know it's frustrating over and over again, playing the same thing over and over and over and over again. But as long as once you got it down and memorized, then you can start working on playing it faster and getting it up to the tempo you want to play it at. Yes, absolutely. I don't think about counting wise when I play. That's probably something that I should probably do. Maybe that would probably add just more problems in my brain. But it helps with lining up notes together, because certain notes are supposed to be played whether it's on like the change of a chord or on one of the chord, full chords. Anyway, what was happening over here? Alright, yep. Oh, what is that? I can play the trumpet. That's cool. I've never tried the trumpet before, but I don't think I'm cut out for wind instruments or brass instruments or stuff. Did not allow me to think further than Oh, Song of Storms, that's right. And then Jan Tiersen. I don't know if that person's still here. Yes, I know, I promised that too. A day I have rain. Yo, let's go! Oh my god, that's awesome! Holy cow. Yes, repetition, yes. Absolutely. Alright, take care. Alright. We'll see you soon. I'm gonna be here probably like another like hour and a half anyway, so I mean, that's just how I be. There's so many, gosh, there's so many instruments that I want to get a hold of. Gosh. The money factor. Why does money have to be a thing? Why can't we just, why can't it make life easier? Yeah, Song of Storm. Yes, I meant to actually do that one, yeah. Because someone asked for it. I don't know if that person's still here. I don't know if the person that wanted the Waltz of the Monsters is still here either. But, you know, we'll do it. We'll do it anyway. God, maybe in a little bit, because I just did that one, like a little bit ago. Song of Storms, yes. It's still getting there. It's still very difficult, but we're getting there. Yes, I try not to be weird or whatever. Granted, yes, I am weird in my own sense, but, you know, it's not like brain rot. I try to actually do something worthwhile with my time. The cult of... What? As in the perfect... What? The perfect life one. What? Soul of Cinder? I don't know what that is. Twitch makes more money? I wouldn't know. I'm sure Twitch also takes a percentage, but also... If it's anything like YouTube, that also means I'd have to file taxes for Twitch as well. So, I mean, it's either way. If you want to support me, there's a Venmo pinned in the top comment chat, and then there's a link in the description that'll take you to my Bandcamp page if you want some of my music. So yeah, those are the two ways you can support me monetarily. If you can't do that, just being here and being subscribed is enough support as it is as well. So yeah, yes, there is no such thing as normal. We're all weird. Everybody has weird quirks, all right? Everybody does weird stuff. That's why I don't get it. It's like, oh, look at this weirdo. It's like, you're weird too. I'm sure you do some weird shit. Whether you're picking your earwax out of your ear, you're picking your nose, you know, fucking... You chew on your fingernails because it's a habit you have. It's just, everybody has something. And I know that's gross to say that, but everybody's got some weird quirk about them. Under what's this? Under Twitch's new rule for its original 70-30 revenue share, tier streamers will get to keep 70%. Alright, so it's the same as YouTube. They take 30%. Okay. Regardless of how ending. Oh, what? You do pay taxes on Twitch. In fact, Twitch is not great because there's no discovery options. Oh, meaning you have to literally go and find said creator. There's no, like, just scrolling and happening upon people like YouTube vertical live streams, you're saying, right? That's how I've been growing. I was at 500 subscribers. I think it was 500 back in, like, just this past year. I forget when it was. It might have been back in, like, November or December. I can't remember when. I've gained 3,500 subscribers in 6 months just because I started streaming vertical live streams on YouTube. Because just the scroll through rate is just much higher than just posting videos, you know? And also this forces me to practice through, like, all my songs and stuff, you know? So, yeah. Twitch takes about 50% depending on your tier. Ah, gotcha. Birthday was April 16th. What? 2 years ago? Wait, does that imply that your birthday changed 2 years ago and it's no longer April 16th? That's what does that mean? I'm out of lemonade. Okay. That's fine. I have backup iced tea. Surprised nobody asked for the funny bone man theme. Oh gosh. I can't play that. I wish. Because, yeah. I've had people ask for that in the past. Oh, hey. You good? Okay. How much is that instrument? This instrument cost me $240 plus $120 for shipping. Because it came all the way from Bulgaria. And it's used too, it's not even new. It's not, but it's still expensive. I will say that. I said I was gonna do Stardew Valley earlier. I'm gonna do that now. Alright, this is one of the mine schemes. This is called Cloth. A little bit rocky at the start of that, but we made it. Alright, that was one of the Mines themes from Stardew Valley. That's called Cloth. I'm gonna head out for now. The grind never ends on. Huh? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's a game of some sort. Sweet. Hey, Weird Al. No, I don't know any Weird Al. Alright, let's do... I was gonna do this one earlier, but now that I'm in the key for it, we'll do it now. Alrighty, that was called Jamais de Sans Toi. That's by French melodeon player. What does this person say? Let's see. Let me see. Hit the gym. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna bulk. So dumb. Gosh. Do you mind playing? Yeah, we could do that one, actually, yeah. Another. Yes. Yes. Yes, that was Zelda. That's Cass's theme from Breath of the Wild. Oof, yeah. It do be really early over there. Have you had any problems with copyright strikes? I mean, all the time. Literally anything I play by Jan Tiersen is immediately copyrighted. So I'm... But it doesn't affect my channel anyway. It does say, oh, this can't be monetized because technically I now qualify for monetization, but I don't have any of that enabled because I don't want to pay taxes. That's something that I don't have to do yet and don't want to do at the moment. So I realized that I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. Besides, YouTube takes like 30% anyway, so like, who cares? It's like, that doesn't seem worth it if all you guys get is just a colored box in the chat. Like, what does that do me? I gotta pay taxes for it, and they take a cut of it, so I don't even get all of it. It's like, okay, whatever. Just doesn't feel worth it. That's vile, and you're disgusting. And if we could please report that person as well, I would greatly appreciate that. That's... God, what? Oh, this person in the chat that said something very inappropriate. Gosh, why would you... You're right, guys, don't wear dresses here. Well, maybe I'll try playing with the hair down for a bit. So, maybe y'all aren't confused. This is going to be very interesting to do. Please don't get in the way. I'm going to have to put this back up. I'm just doing this to prove a point, because, yeah. Maybe the trolls won't stop in as much if they see the long hair, because maybe they'll be like, ah, yeah, that's just person playing accordion. Which is what I want. That's all I could care about. Think dumb trolls is a good sign of the algorithm giving... Yeah, I mean, yes, but also it's like, it's just annoying because... Depending on how the tax system changes, tips and what qualifies as a tip won't be federal taxes. Oh, really? Interesting. I did not know that. So what you're saying is hopefully I won't have to pay taxes for Venmo, is what you're saying? Well, that's a private organization, so I don't know. State, yeah. At some point I'm gonna have to pay taxes. For all I know, I might already have to pay taxes and not know it. Because, yeah. Yeah, I streamed for like 3 hours or so. 3.5, 3 hours or so. So, yeah. I already ate earlier. I had some eggs and whatnot. I'll definitely make more, but more food later, but I don't know what I'm gonna make at that point, because I've not thought that far ahead yet. Oh wait, I could have leftovers. We had pizza. Hey, what is this? No, Black Ops 2 zombie theme? I haven't played Black Ops in ages, gosh. Oh, that's right. What? I don't think your message went through. Yeah, it didn't. No, is there anything about... Maybe... Yes, thank you, yes, yes, thank you. Y'all are on my side. I don't know if I've made enough. I don't think I made enough to qualify. I don't know. No. Give me 1 minute. Don't be gross. Well, never mind, you're gone now. If you want to report them, you can. That's up to you, though. Actually, I probably should have just got rid of them. That's on me. do another original. This is called Perpa Reconnaissance. We're gonna take that from the beginning. Stick around for CFD. I'll play that after. Protein, what about it? What are you saying? Protein, bro. What? Like what? No, we're doing that one. What is that? Is that the monkey piece again? Okay, whatever. Yes, thank you. See, all the regulars can read, but apparently the trolls cannot. So here, let me point out. Ready? Follow the stick. Ready? Right there. Ready? If you're reading this, choose kindness. Please and thank you. Easy. No. Alright, you know what? I need to put my hair back up because it's bugging me. Just having it down is like... I can't read? Uh-huh. Sure. How'd you type that then? Unless you use text to speech. Speech to text? Talk to type. Whatever that is. This is why I have the hat on. Oh no, you guys saw the awfulness. There we go. Let me ask you if we found it anyway. Well, yeah. You wore the wrong clothes? No, I wore the right clothes. You're just dumb. And now you're gone. Didn't I just tell you to choose kindness? I said it out loud, too. So I read the sign to you, so it doesn't matter if you said you can't read. I said what it says out loud, so you're just an idiot. Oh, gosh, it's so... God. Yeah, 4 hours and rest. Genuine others can't be. What? Genuine person. Oh, rest? I don't know. Funded? What? We funded? I just I just wrote that with Sharpie and on a piece of paper. You don't need a font, a bigger sign. What? Speech to text. Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. No. That's Yog. Is that Yog's cast? Gosh. YouTube shorts are. It's the entire internet is vile, and you know what? We need less of that, especially at what happened just recently with someone, you know, taking their life because of the trolls problems. It's like that's messed up. It's like you realize because of your hatred towards someone's passion, you know, they ended up, you know, not being able to take the awfulness. It's like, so you push someone, basically you push someone to do that to themselves and no longer be here. It's like, that's just another shining star that just got snuffed out. Like, that sucks. And anybody that's a troll should feel terrible about themselves, whether you had anything to do with that or not, because it's the fact of what you're doing, you're still spreading hate, regardless of if you even knew that person or not, or if you're just trolling in general. If you're a troll, you're spreading hate, and that's not good. Yes, weirdo, okay, sure. I guess I'm. That's all they hear. That's all Jeff heard, at least. Fucking. That's all he got from that was weirdo. That's all he got. Movie omelet? Yes, I do. Yeah. I was gonna do Sea of Thieves though. People can't. Can I behind the screen and they just? Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. It's basically the same as why bullies bully, because it's like they have whatever going on in their personal life at home, and that's why they're whatever. I think I fought you in. roll and then that fell apart. That fell apart there. That was so weird. That was so weird to try to pick up at that point. Whatever. That one still needs work anyway. Choose food? Yeah, I do choose food. It's called fucking my insides hate me. Yes, I meant to play Sea of Thieves, but then someone was like, oh, Expedition 33, and I don't even think they're here anymore, so who gives a shit. And then according, yes, it is. Impression? What? I don't know. Anyway, alright, let's do Sea of Thieves, because that one's still in the works as well, but at least that one's slower and less French. God. Everything is going according to plan. I don't know that one. Alright, let's try this one. Stop pulling my goddamn hair from under my hat. That song needs to be ironed out, but I should really do a proper recorded cover of that. Because I'm sure that would get a lot of views. And if it doesn't, then whatever. I did an unplugged version as best I could, but it still has problems. It's essentially French cafe music. And there's these riffs in there that are just so quick and difficult to just switch between. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Huh? Shit. Sorry. I'm trying to move and shit, and I keep turning it off by accident. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know what that means. Whatever. You got removed for a reason, so it's probably, whatever. Bit rocky start, but we got there. Alright, that was Be Calmed. That's from Sea of Thieves. That's the only... Oh, that's what I was thinking that meant? Okay. Oh, what is this? Do you have an amazing way? It's just my phone. It's just my phone's built-in microphone. That's it. I would like to get a better setup so I'd have better sound and whatnot. So I could do this, but yeah. Fortunately, I don't really have a means to do that. The Bonnie Banks of Loch Lomond? That's a Scottish tune, right? Loch Lomond. That sounds familiar. You know the theme to the TV show? Hello, hello? Is that a French TV... Wait, is that a French TV show? I've never heard of that before. The Yes, I think I know which one you're talking about. Goodness. Claire de Lune. I've tried to play that before. It doesn't really... I don't really know how to play that very well. Oh, it's... I don't know it too well, but please bear with me. That's not too bad. I just played through Clair Obscur, maybe in a little bit. Girl. I should just have like pre-written cards and just like have ropes from the ceiling, just pull them down, and when I need to, that just answers all the same questions that people ask all the time. Are you this or that? This. Are you this or that? This. It's like, do you know this? Yes. I did, yes! Yes, I did. That's why I was a little bit late coming into the stream today, and why I didn't get enough time to practice, like, at all. Hopefully gives a few people second thought. Yes, I'm hoping. Yes. You know... I don't know who that is. It's been a long time. I don't know what that is. Oh god, enough, shush with your brain rot, yuck. Come on, do better. Be coherent with your thoughts, come on. Ramstein, I don't know Ramstein. I come from Slovenia, the accordion is our national... Shit. I think I inhaled some dust. Shit. Point being, here's good. I take gravel. Oh gosh, that's... Yeah, so, yeah, I think I inhaled a piece of dust. It wasn't the drink, because I literally just took a drink of tea. You always say what? The word yo as a green is about 500 years older than Christ, meaning Jesus. Very well could agree as follows with the crisp. Yo! Wow, that's amazing. I'll have to fact check that later. I should fact check that later. If that's true, that's insane. That's funny. Yeah, I want to believe it too, but like I'm not gonna believe anything I hear right off the bat. I'm gonna do my own research, which you should too. You should too. Don't just believe everything at face value. Always research and look into stuff to verify said information. Cause yeah. Coming. Oh God. What is? Yeah, it's not good. I remember watching like Minecraft music. Yeah, exactly. Like that. Those were the days. Like, what happened to that? It's the Bible, so it's not like not me. Well, I don't know about that. How old are you? 23. Yeah. There we go. I don't know who that is. Thank you. I made it myself. I need to make a new one. Because, yeah, I want a tighter fit around my head. Alright, we're gonna do a song by Dave Thomas. This is called First Harvest. Alrighty. That was called The First Harvest. That's by Dave Thomas. And I'm gonna actually make note of that. Wow, we dropped a lot of views there. Really? That's a really good song though. Really? Huh. What are we gonna call that one? Like 234? Yeah, 234. That's 35. I meant 34. Come on. I'm gonna listen to that one back. I should do an unplugged version of that one. Alrighty. What did I miss in here? Let's see. Sound of what? It's an accordion. Get your head out of the gutter. C'est vraiment magnifique. C'est tout le temps. What? My brain is not in translation mode. Gosh. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what that means. I don't want to know what that means. Yep. Wellerman, are you still here? We could try that one. Where are you from? I'm from the East Coast, U.S. Hello, Gerald. Hello. Pick up my guitar and purchase. Oh, that's awesome. Goodness. Oh, you did? Oh, wait. I didn't look at. My bad. Where? Where? Right below it? Where? No. Why are we running? Why are we galloping? Stop that. Okay, I don't see the translation there. Maybe that message probably didn't go through. Like, I don't know, when was it? Like 5-6 months ago? I don't know. La France, bonjour. Hello. Whoa, easy. Okay. Alright, do more originals, I think. Actually, we're gonna do that one, because I like to play that one, or at least try to play that one a little bit more, earlier in the stream. Where are you? Musician! Generally interesting. Oh, Snapple fact, please give me something interesting to tell the viewers. Blueberries are also called starberries. There's something interesting for you. The more you know. Why the hat? Because it hides my Q-tip shaped head. Because why not? The more you know. Yes, the more you know. Let's see how this sounds. Alright, this is gonna be an original called Les couleurs de l'automne, the colors of autumn. Nothing's wrong with your head? Well, no, because I have to have my hair pulled up in a ponytail. It makes my head look very Q-tip shaped, so I have the hat on to help offset that. Yes, I could wear a different hat, but it's not gonna match the look. Like, a cowgirl hat is not gonna go with the vibe of someone that plays the accordion. Like, have you ever heard of a cowgirl playing the accordion? That just doesn't make sense. You know? It just wouldn't look right. So, yes, it helps hide the shape of my head. And, yeah. Alright, take care. Goodness. I hope you enjoyed being here. Starburst, yes. I'm sure I didn't miss anything here. The Great Harvest by... Great Harvest? No, First Harvest by, Dave Thomas. He's an accordion musician, pianist from, I think he's from the UK. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it is the perfect hat. And then everybody's like, oh, it's so dumb. Kevin that plays accordion sounds like a very entertaining character. I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah, it does sound interesting on the surface, but like, I don't know why people are just like, oh, the hat's gay. It's like, alright, you could literally say that about any hat that I wear because you just want to troll and give a butt. Which is most likely the case, so I don't know. It's style. Alright, well, oh, right, colors of autumn. Original, yes. Oh, damn it. Thought that was gonna be the one. I thought that was gonna be the one for once. My fingers tripped up. Alright, that was The Colors of Autumn. That's an original. That's probably gonna be the next one I want to do an unplugged cover of, because it's getting there. It's getting there. Actually, it's gotten there, but now it's just now it's just having trouble with certain parts of that. Yes, exactly. What do you see in your head when this played? Especially the end, the leaves falling from the trees, like, because it's supposed to embody the season of autumn. When the leaves are falling from the trees and swirling around in the wind, that's what the ending is supposed to kind of encapture and encapsulate there. Like, as it starts picking up, the leaves being whirled away in the wind. Yeah. If I was able to film that video how I wanted to, it would have been much more magical looking, I guess. Because I wanted the camera to be on. I would have needed a second person, and unfortunately, I can only do so much on my own. I wanted to spin around, right, as the leaves were falling, and then have the camera spinning, like, going around me in the opposite direction. But, like, there's no space around here to do that, where it's like an open field where there's leaves and shit. Like, I don't know. You need yeah, I would. Well, at least a second person at the very least. But yeah. That was also, I think, is that the first times I was actually experimented with different, like, accompaniments in there? Because I play certain parts of that, but it has other bits in there, like, accompaniment parts, especially at the end, and towards the end. Is it that part? Yeah. So that part, the part that I messed up, there's an accompanied bit that I added into the recording that, how does it go? I, like, never play it because I play the other part. Sort of. That part plays at the part that I messed up. And then the ending part I played the one that has, like, all the triplets and stuff. But that one has an accompanied bit. So, like, you really have to, there's only so much I can do when playing a song live if it has multiple parts to it or multiple instruments, because I can only play, the one part if there's multiple instruments, or if there's multiple, like, bits to the recording. I can only do so much. Which, alas, it's whatever, though. Yes, I wonder. have as much. It doesn't have as much like power to it as the other part that I usually play. That's why I choose to play that other part. It's more in depth with how it sounds, whereas that's more slow. If I had more fingers, I could do. I'm not a degenerate. Now I screwed up because I'm fucking trying to play and talk at the same time. What are you talking about? Degenerate? I'm doing something worthwhile with my time. You're just going around saying whatever to whoever. I will never understand people. Gosh. Can you play any ABBA? No. ABBA's pretty good though. You know, Dancing Queen, Fernando. Beret Woman. Did you not see the... Gosh. Something from Tiger Lilies? What is that? I don't know. Other than a flower. I know that's a type of flower is a tiger lily. They bloom early to mid-summer. Yeah, like, seriously, like, why do you... That's what I'm saying. Just choose kindness. It's easier, right? Like... What? That's the opposite. That again, why do I get these ones? People calling me fat. What? Okay. Yeah, they don't read the sign. No. Oh, yeah, I recognize that one. I need to listen. I think I've listened to that one once before. I don't remember how it sounds. Nails. Thank you for giving me a song title to look into, like, specifically. That actually helps my search, and I appreciate that. That way I'm not just, like, mindlessly searching YouTube for requests. Oh boy. Or bully boy? Is that another song, or are you calling me a bully? Because I'm not a bully. I do the opposite of bullying. Oh yeah, of course it's that. You guys. Well, I don't know if it's that or if it's just whatever. Maybe I could. I know my voice isn't that, like, feminine sounding, so I mean that's probably what's also against me. So it really doesn't help my case. Oh, cool. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to. Since when do I hit a diminished? Literally in the same. Yeah, it's yeah. How do you like being called? What the hell is happening in Jesus Christ? Thank you. Well, yeah, it's Where's my mind? Wait, I wrote that. Wait, did I write that down? I feel like that I wrote that down at one point as a possible song name. Where's my mind? Interesting. I'm gonna have to look back. I swear I wrote that down as a song name once. Alright, we're gonna play something. I don't remember. Yeah, seriously, choose kindness. It's you have to go out of your way to be a jerk, and it's more work. So like, just choose kindness, or if it's something that you don't really jive with, just keep going. You don't have to say anything. Seriously. Yeah, like this person. Oh, God. I will never understand people. I could do that too, but I'm the better person in this scenario, because I'm not flipping you off. So, you can take care and have an awful rest of your day. I wish you luck. You the artist of the drawing book? I am, yeah. These two here are earlier works when I was getting back into painting. This one is actually the first actual like person I drew and painted, like legitimately, instead of like awful kid sketching. I was gonna play something. Dan Newton, doy. No, it's a. Alrighty, that was The Meadows in Bloom by Dan Newton. And I'm going to clip that one because that was actually beautiful. What are we going to call that one? 301? Someday I'm going to do proper cover of those ones too. They're really difficult though because it's different. The chords progression isn't like the same throughout. Rose anti-Polish, what? What do you mean? Okay, I'm not anti. Oh god, or whatever. What? Because I didn't play your one song request because I didn't see it. I wrote down the one you said earlier. Ugh, people, gosh. I mean, you ask for one thing, and then when I don't do that, because either I don't know it, or you misunderstand me, then you get all pissy. I don't get it. I ended up here, but I regret nothing. I'm back. Hey, welcome back. Do you like the Lord of the Rings? Yeah, it's a fantastic series. Yeah. How dare you not reply to every... Yeah, and I've had streams be much, like, the chat go much faster than this. And I still try my best, and it's difficult for me to keep up, but I try to, at least. I don't know how the hell Shep is able to, you know, do 3 streams simultaneously and reply to, like, 85% of all messages in the chat. Like, gosh. Why do you look like an elf? Uh-huh. Sure. Here, you know what? Since you mentioned that, I'm gonna play a song from Legend of Zelda, because why not? Let's embrace the elfness. No. Stick around for Wonderwall. Oasis, yes, Oasis. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing the bit. Are we doing the bit? Are you here? Who wanted it? Hang on. Onion, are you here? I did not practice this one. This could go either 2 ways, and I have a feeling I know which way it's gonna go, and it's not good. Do Amelie after this one. Are you... What? Okay. We got an onion in the chat, we got pickle in the chat, we got carrot in the chat. Are we making a stew? What's going on here? This is funny. Alright, I guess this is happening. So, anyway, here's Wonderwall. It still needs work, but there. We got Wonderwall out. That's another one I want to do a cover of because I want to just cover. I want to cover up the other version of that we don't speak of. Anyway, yeah. What kind of music are you able to do? A bunch of different stuff. It really depends. I mean, there's some outliers, but mainly it's like instrumental, like waltz type stuff. Anyway. Gosh. Kalinka, not very well. I'm one person. What? Huh? I didn't think you were two people. I would assume you were just one person, but okay. Burger chat? What? Burger chat? What? Alright, Amelie, yes. You did stick around for Amelie. Cool. Alright. I almost forgot about that because I was concentrating so much with that one. Oh shit, we're already almost at 7? Gosh. You know the Professor Layton soundtrack? A couple of them. I don't know how to play any of them though. I'm still looking for a track that I can learn at some point. I have to go now. Alright, we'll take care. Goodness. Amelie. Nope. Yes, that was Amelie. What is this? More so preferred? What? You're something preferred something? Hang on. What does this translate to? Please translate. Your favorite song? My favorite song. My favorite is an original that I wrote called La Valsa du Cassis. Do you play Muriel? Oh god, I haven't thought about that show in ages. I'd have to look that up. Gosh, that show gave me nightmares. That show gave me nightmares. Like, you wouldn't believe. Philip. Ooh, that name's really familiar. Wait. Philip Glass? Where do I know that name? Can I have words? Thank you, Jesus. I need to learn Kalinka. Not her theme. That one sad song that plays. Sings that. Oh gosh. Let me make a note on that other note. Something sad. I'd have to look. Alright, now I'm gonna have to like actually do a deep dive to find that. I'm not sure what that's called either, but I'll have to look. Yeah, you get cheese inspired song. What? Courage was nightmare fuel. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that show gave me nightmares. I shouldn't have watched that as a kid. Cheese inspired song? I don't know. Gosh, that's such an interesting thing to ask. Play the Valkyries. Not very well. Put in sad music. Gotcha. I'll have to look it up afterwards, though. I like Gouda. Gouda's pretty good. I like Munster. Really sharp cheddar. You know, I like this usually. That, I feel like someone's asked for that before. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Procopio? I know that composer's name. I don't know if I know anything by them, though. Do you improvise? The sharpest cheddar. Peter and the Wolf? Alright, I need to make note of the time because I gotta get going really soon. I might go over just a little bit because, you know, I feel like I haven't played that many songs. Even though I have, which is weird. I don't know what happened today. Interesting. I'll play a couple more though. And then I gotta get going because I gotta go find food and... Yeah. Actually, you know what? I want to do Chef because why not? Yeah, throw that one in there more. Ooh, wait. I meant to try to playing that one earlier because I forgot about this one, and I remembered this one the other day. Ooh, I don't remember. But I haven't played that one in a while. And I forgot about that one. That's called Le Canal in October. The Canal... Yeah, in October. Yeah, write that one down, I remember. This is what I'm saying. I should get a piece of paper and like tape it somewhere over here so I have a list of what I can play to remind me, so I don't forget about all the songs I know. I am returned. Hello, welcome back. Looks complicated. It is. It's a lot of practice. Cheeseburger. I would love a cheeseburger. Would be fantastic. Not gonna lie. Those are the vintage ones? What? I have two of those. Don't have time to learn. They're my grandma. I mean, I don't have the money to buy them off you, but I don't know if you're still here. I saw, but oh, gosh. I don't know about that. I don't know. It's tempting. I'd have to look at them. Whether or not... Like, I'd have to see pictures. You might be able to find an email through my Bandcamp. You might be able to... Because I'm not really one to just say my email live on a live stream like that. If you want to... There's a link in the description that'll take you to my Bandcamp page. There should be a contact, like a feature where you can contact the... You can contact the musician that is of the Bandcamp page. You should be able to get in contact with me through there, most likely. I really need to get a business email, yeah, but I already have like 4 emails, and it's like, I don't need another one. Yeah, I'm really hoping if you could get in contact through there. I know people have in the past. It shouldn't be that difficult. I don't know the exact process of how to do it, but there should be like a thing that says contact whoever, and then I can respond to your email or whatnot that it tells me. Because Bandcamp sends me like an automated message of what you say, and then it usually provides me with the email that you sent that message with. But yeah, I definitely have a look at them, yeah. It's just, that's the one thing with instruments. It's like, I'd have to look at them, because this was already a risk to buy, because this was across the globe, and I had no knowledge whatsoever, and I took a gamble and a half. Oh, it's a what? Oh, you tempt me so. You tempt me so. Where, oh my God, where did you come from? You just... These are one of the... Okay, alright, so you're on the... Alright, so that shouldn't, like, take that long to ship either, because, I mean, we're on the same coast, but it also sounds like too good to be true type of deals, and I'm very hesitant with those type of scenarios, but... If you have pictures and they're not just, like, whatever... It's very tempting, it's very tempting. It's okay. I'm not getting rid of you. Don't. It's okay. You'll just have a friend. You'll have a friend. That's gonna take getting used to as well, because that means it's bigger. That means like big boy, right? I'm gonna screenshot these messages. Give me 2 seconds, just so I can revert back to these, just in case I need to. You sound genuine, and you know, bigger. Sure, let's go with that. Yeah. I mean, you could also, I don't know if you have Discord, but I mean, you could also get in contact with me through Discord. My Discord's the same as my YouTube name. So, I mean, you could always do that, but I suspect you probably don't have Discord. But who knows? Who knows? Because I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, that's a little bit more reassuring. Okay. Oh, you did say you inherited them, right? From, what was it, like your grandfather or something, right? Is that what you said? Yeah, you did. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't have a Discord server yet. I'm thinking if we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'll probably set up a Discord because it'll just make getting in contact with you all so much easier if you have questions, and that way we can form a little community and whatnot, and like we can share stuff, and I don't know. I feel like it'd be really cool. Uh, but yeah, at some point soon, and we're almost at 4,000 subscribers, so we're getting close. So definitely, uh, probably before the end of the year, with how we're slowly climbing. It's definitely slowed down a bit. Uh, I don't know why. The algorithm works in mysterious ways. Don't question the algorithm, it just works. I'm assuming this is you, unless this is just some random other person. There you go. I'll talk with you after. Actually, the stream, I should probably end the stream soon anyway. The cult of I don't know about that. I'm already in a... It's a running joke. Oh yes, we're a cult of whatever, but it's not. Alright, I did, yeah. Yes, I get that, but also it's like I do err on the side of caution with stuff like this because it's the internet and you never know, you know? But that's also the other thing about it is because it's like that's one thing. It's like, all right, if you want me to buy it off of you, which I'd totally be for that if I wasn't broke, but it's like I gotta like prioritize certain things and whatnot. So it's like shipping can be very expensive for something heavy, and I'm just a little worried that you'd be paying a lot, and I don't want you to do that if you don't want to. No, I'm not. I am not that. No. The Billies. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm gonna play another song. I think this is probably gonna be the last song of the night, probably. Cause I do have to get going. Unless we have a... Is there another song? Actually, no. I kind of want to... I'll do two more, because I want to play... I like playing the Woodlands Waltz, and I want to play that one, because I like that one. as the Woodlands Waltz. It's right, roll credits. Yeah. What? That's all, folks. Yes. Alright. Something Italian? Oof. I have an original that's sort of Italian sounding. It's... What's that thing called? This is an accordion. I know, it's been a while. Goodness, I hope you're doing alright. I have to teleport... Yes. Don't teleport the bread. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully this goes well. Alright. This is an original. This is called Mistral. This is sort of Italian sounding. At least in my eyes. What's this? Hang on, what's this? Thank you. Goodness, thank you. Also, your name's Forrest? Goodness, that's such a cool name. Thank you, I appreciate that, gosh. I don't know which one of you is that, but I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Alright. No, you're not following. Okay. Alright, this is an original. This is called Mistral. Okay then. God damn it. Sorry, that that comment made me laugh. God damn it. Little bit sloppy there, but sorry, that person was like, oh, but the clothes, bro, what? Blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna lean into the music and play louder, drown them out. The ending of that song is definitely has that Italian like sound to it. I don't know how I was able to do that because I've not really experimented with that sort of type of music before. Oh, it was you, Pickle. That's it. God damn. The fucking 2 number 45, one with cheese. That's the comment that broke me there. I saw that. I'm like, oh god, what the? Who's saying that? Oh my god. Anyway, that's an original called Mistral. What is happening here? I have a legendary stream pool. Yeah. I know someone named Forrest. He's a creepy guy though. Saying really creepy. Oh, I mean, everybody loves Forrest Burns. He's everybody's friend. Thank you, I appreciate that. Also, you are here. I did see you, yeah. I don't know if I took a screenshot of that. I'm doing good. Working on my driver's license. Finally got you. Hey, nice. That's awesome. Oh, no, that's a... Yeah, it's been slowly just growing more and more. Yeah. Tell Demo I visit. Oh, yeah. We'll definitely let Demo know. This is the end. Oh, gosh. Alright. I think we're gonna do one more. Because, yeah. And then I'm gonna go. Because we always play this one. And it's a good time to advertise it. Because it's still free. What? Free? What do you mean free? My original song, Découverte de Soi, which is available for free for another 2 weeks on my Bandcamp page. Link in the description. Guys, you should check that out. I feel like Markiplier. Like, yo, have you heard about this podcast? Go check out Distractable. Just shameless product plug here, you know? God. I'm gonna turn this up. Actually, no, I'm not gonna turn it up. It's fine. I don't want the audio to get ruined. Yes, I need to pop into Shep's stream later. I need to pop in sooner than, you know. I think the next one should be right here. I did that earlier, Kajani. You missed that. Someone asked for Wonderwall. I'm like, alright, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't make note of it. Shoot. I don't think... fuck. I'm gonna have to find that. I didn't make a timestamp for Wonderwall. There we go. No, you're fine. You're good. I appreciate the apology though. It's very rare that you have someone, you know, go back on that. Also, like, good on you for like being that. I know Wonderwall. Yeah, I need to practice it more though. I definitely need to practice it more. The tempo. Yeah, I love the tempo change in that one. It's just very. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Oh, the big smoke. Yeah, the big smoke. Wow, that comment got deleted real fucking fast. Wow. That was a little cringe. Alright, what happened? There was another thing I saw that I wanted to... Okay. Damn, we missed a troll earlier, but that's fine. What? Huh? I don't think I missed any requests. I don't think I did. I did not. I don't think. I think I went back that far before, right? What the fuck was that? Okay, I heard a weird noise. That was weird. Sounded like something fell. Alright. This is gonna be the last song, and then I'm gonna go. Spider. Where? Spider? No. My nemesis. What? Also, I will look at your messages after the fact. Once I end the stream, I'm just gonna look into the messages and the pictures you sent. Then we'll go from there. Alright. This is an original. this is called Découverte de Soi, and this song is free for like another 2 weeks, give or take, in honor of Pride Month and to honor the 1 year milestone of its creation, because apparently it's almost been a year since I last released a song, and that's this song. So you can find that on YouTube. There's a music video for that. Highly recommend you check it out, because it's not just accordion. There's like 4 other instruments I use in it, and you can also find it available for purchase through the link in the description on Bandcamp. It's called Découverte de Soi. It translates to self-discovery. I'm trying to read. Alright, that's gonna do it. That was Découverte de Soi. That's an original. Sorry, I screwed up there. I started reading. I thought we had a troll in the chat because I noticed someone saying about haircut. I thought they were talking to me, and I was about to pull the whole Uno reverse, like, you should shave your eyebrows, because I still haven't gotten the response I want from a troll after saying that, because usually they get banned too quickly. But anyway, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna get going. I'm sorry you just tuned back in, but I'm ending the stream. I should be, what's tomorrow? Hang on. I am gonna be busy at some point. Alright, I should be back tomorrow. Yeah, I should be back tomorrow. Oh, actually, do I? No, I can pack Thursday, that's fine. I'm not gonna be here Thursday. Or the weekend, actually, because, it's the 4th. And usually I do go busking on the 4th, but, I'm not gonna be doing that this year, apparently. We're gonna be doing something else, so... I'm gonna be spending time and enjoying the holiday, apparently. So, yeah, I should be back again tomorrow, same time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell. That way, you're notified of when I go live again, or when I upload new music or videos. And yeah, feel free to check out the link in the description again. That'll take you to my Bandcamp page where you can find all of my music available for purchase and download. So if you're considering supporting me, feel free to check that out. I'd greatly appreciate it. Every little bit counts, and I'm trying to save up to fund future projects. The next project I'm working towards is saving up so I can move my grandfather's piano to my house, so I can then have it tuned and then acquire another instrument to tinker with and record stuff with. And I cannot wait for that, because there are songs that I want to record and cover that would absolutely sound fantastic on that piano. You have no idea. And I don't think I've actually heard that piano tuned, so it's gonna sound even better than usual. So yeah. But I'm gonna go, what's this? Oh, you're making the reference. Gotcha. Gosh. Alright, so I'm gonna get going. So to those of you that are still here, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. If you're here more, then yeah, I'll mod you, dude. But like, if you're not here very often, like, just being here in general is nice. But like, I enjoy the support regardless. Maybe. I gotta go. I'm really late going. Usually I end at 7, but you know, I figured I'd play a couple more because I feel like it was kind of slow going today in a way. So what is this? Or you know what? Here. I missed. Damn it. Why not? I was actually thinking about this early. Not you. Goodness. No, this person. You know what? Screw it. If you're gonna be here, Kajani, sure. I could use the help. Why not? Alright. I don't have a sword, so I can't knight thee, but actually here. You have now been there. You are now knighted as moderators. Congrats. I was actually thinking about it earlier, because you've been here a lot recently, and I was actually, it crossed my mind earlier, so yeah. Don't go mad with power, or else. I can taketh away what I have easily giveth to you, so, yes. Ever gets up and be happy to... Oh, alright, well, hang on. No, wait, no, I want to copy. God damn it. I will make note of that. God, let me... Alright, I'm gonna make note of that, because, yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that, because not everybody that moderates here actually has Discord, so, yeah, that makes it a little bit difficult to do stuff, so I will keep that in mind. I'll keep an eye on you as well, if you're here more often, so, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get going. Anyway. I Discord. Oh, nice. I missed. Damn it. Alright, I'm going now for real. So, to those of you that are still here, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever you may be in the world. I wish you luck with whatever you're doing in life. And to all the trolls that are still lingering here in the shadows, read this. Choose kindness. Don't be an ass. Don't be a grump. Get your beauty sleep so you don't wake up on the wrong side of the bed. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. So take care and